Have you ever found yourself struggling to stick to your goals? I have, until I found this tool. I always found it hard to stay on track and needed something more than a simple to do list. I was looking for three specific things. I wanted smart AI suggestions that could help me plan and prioritize. I wanted a complete system, not just another app with tasks, but a structured approach from start to finish. I wanted accountability, something that would make me stick to my plan and follow through. And this is when I found Xanager. Let me show you. Okay, so let's hop in. I've shared this link in the description, so if you want, you can check it out. But let's first go to what are the features and how it works. So we can see here on the landing page that it says the first step is to set your goal. You can create a sprint. It's similar to what you create with Jira, for example. And then you set your accountability score and put a deposit on the line. So you can actually hold money on the line, but so far I've used it and I've seen that there is also a free version that you can just try out. Step number 2 is that AI works with you and proposes you tasks one by one, and you have to check in with AI to validate your progress. So you do not have control over the progress. You can only report to your manager, provide the answers to the questions he has, and then only then they will be marked complete. And once you have completed your accountability sprint, if you achieved your target score, you get your money back. If not, you lose your money. So this is where the accountability part comes in. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to quickly go and log in into my account, the one I've been using it for. And I've just signed in. And as you can see on the screen, there are certain things you can look into. For example, the guide. I don't want it right now. You can also play with white or black theme. And you can also check how it works. So the way it works is, for example, I first need to create a project. So I can say, for example, I want to start a YouTube channel. Next thing is I need to define my sprint duration, and then you see the paid mode is still coming soon, which means that this is under development, but you can still use it out and it works pretty nice. For me, the accountability score would be, let's say, 2 tasks completed per day with AI, and I accept. So this is accept terms means if you have selected paid, you can hold money on the line and then work with it. Okay, so let's see, once this is created, we can actually see that a project called YouTube channel launch was created. The first thing you might see is select a task to begin. So every time you complete a task or you are new to a task, it doesn't define you one task, it gives you 3 tasks, which is actually very nice considering you have more control over the whole process. So for example, my first task can be potentially one of these 3. I select research popular YouTube channel niches and content ideas. And for example, if I go here and chat it, I have, can you tell me about the project? Let's see what it does. So it helps me out just like ChatGPT. But the real cool thing here is, for example, if I say, for example, let's say I want to complete the task. Can you complete the task for me? It can complete the task actually, but it will ask you to provide the deliverable that is on the screen, which is very nice because if it wants you to stay accountable, you need to provide all of these things so that you can move forward. Also, what I saw, which was amazing, was it also has the capability to modify the task for you. And this is in case where you are off topic on the task or you cannot do the task, so you can explain to the LLM why, and you can actually modify the task. I can show you, for example, further down. For example, this is an Instagram channel I was working on. So it suggested me something. I completed the task. Now it's completed task. Now my second task is develop a content calendar. I have to provide deliverable, but you might see that the huge amount of time has elapsed and I did not work on it, but just to give you an idea, right? And then, for example, let's say my sprint finished, which was 30 days, and I wanted to see what happens at the end of it is, for example, my target score was 1, my tasks per day was 0.1, and it shows as failed. Right now I selected the free version, but if you were to have money on the line, what would happen is you would lose the money because I did not complete the task. And this was my first impression with the tool Xanager. I'm going to try it out for the next few weeks, and if I really like it, I'll make another video. If this video helped you out, do not forget to subscribe. Thank you and have a very good day.